and that the real nigga struggle in America really has nothing to do with how much money you got. Because if you a nigga, you gonna face this struggle no matter what. No matter how much money you got, no matter how much fame you got, you gonna face the real nigga struggle. You know what I'm saying? I would say also the autobiography of Miles Davis should be mandatory reading. The autobiography of Miles Davis, man, should be mandatory reading because, see, that book show you that the key about the Miles Davis autobiography, it highlight the real nigga struggle. It highlight like three things. The real nigga struggle in America. You know what I'm saying? And that the real nigga struggle in America really has nothing to do with how much money you got. Because if you a nigga, you gonna face this struggle no matter what. No matter how much money you got. No matter how much fame you got, you gonna face the real nigga struggle if you're a real nigga. So Miles demonstrated that you's a real nigga. It's not about I grew up in the hood poor. Don't have nothing to do with the real nigga struggle. You know what I'm saying? But I feel the real nigga struggle is highlighted in that Miles Davis autobiography, along with if you trying to be an artist of any kind, you need to follow the blueprint in that book. If you trying to really be an artist of any kind and a leader, you understand me, and a leader, because in that book it's the struggle with leadership as the artist. He's an artist, and then he struggled with leadership. He learns. This book is beautiful because it demonstrates how you have to master your craft. Miles Davis demonstrates how he mastered the trumpet on a technical level first. Then he mastered it on an improvisation level after the first technical level. So mastering the craft and then pushing further. And then being under a motherfucker and realizing that being under a motherfucker is not the truth. You got to be your own motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So you see how he branch out from Charlie Parker and be his own man and form his own bands and create other leaders, create Herbie Hancock and John Coltrane. It's a beautiful, man. Miles Davis, man, niggas don't know about that book, man. Real niggas struggle in there, man. Drugs, gangster shit, everything is in there, man. It's beautiful, man. I know I did a little deep dive into that, man. I just wanted to share my love for that book right there, man. Hey, man, I'm trying to tell you, man. Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. Yeah, I read that shit. Yeah, I read that shit too, man. I read that shit. Yeah, man. Hit the like button on the way in this motherfucker. Hit the like button. Show some love to the BossMack Topsoil in here, flowing and glowing, man. You know, flowing and glowing. Oh, and also the third thing that Miles Davis illustrated in that book that niggas gotta be paying attention to is if you in a creative field, if you are pursuing creative endeavors, you have to stay at the front of the creative endeavor and be willing to change. You have to be willing to evolve. You can't stay the same. So Miles changed like 4 times. That nigga changed. Miles Davis changed 4 times. musically and maintained relevance to the depth, really 5 times, because he changed into hip hop. And his final manifestation was hip hop. He recognized that in order to be in the trunk in the urban area, he realized he had to be on hip hop beats. So his final album was hip hop. So Miles changed 5 times. And he was 70, 80 when he died, type shit. Hit the like button on the way up in this motherfucker. All right. See, that's how the BossMack is. See, the BossMack be changing. Like, trying to change. It's trying to stay relevant, stay ahead of motherfuckers, man. You know, the BossMack is elderly out here, man. How does the elderly BossMack stay up with these youngins, man? These youngins, man, out here putting pressure on the BossMack. Okay, let me do some reader, listener, email, get some game up in the motherfucking air.